Welcome to my channel, nice to have you here. My name is Reina and I'm a cosplayer. And today I'm going to show you how to do makeup for Yor from Spike's family. Let's jump in. We're starting with the base and I'm using this moisturizing foundation from the Korean brand Enough. This foundation is buildable, so you can get either sheer coverage if you want so, or you can add more foundation on top so it will be almost like a full coverage foundation. Next I'm applying the Maybelline Super Stay Concealer under my eyes. Now I need to set my under eyes so the concealer doesn't crease, so I'm using this NYX Mineral Finishing Powder. It's important to take just a bit of the setting powder, otherwise the skin might look old, and press the powder onto the skin like this. Next I'm also taking NYX Powder Foundation and applying it on my whole face. I'm going to do black eyebrows, so I'm taking the black eyebrow pencil and using it on my eyebrows. And for the ends of my eyebrows, I'm using this super slim liner. I'm also going to use the Brow Fixing Gel by Vivienne Sabot, and I'm brushing the hairs up. Next I'm taking a bit of eyebrow shadow and filling in the blanks. Then I'm using whatever's left on the brush to feather out the inner corner. If you put too much eyebrow shadow in the inner corner, you can take the sponge with the leftovers of your foundation and gently cover it. Just try not to spread the eyebrow shadow across your whole forehead. I'm going to do cut crease to make my eyes look more expressive, so I'm taking this L'Oreal Full Coverage Concealer and applying it on my crease. And I'm also curving out the lower edge of my eyebrow. And I'm placing it in the outer corner of my eye as well. And I'm using this tiny beauty blender to blend the concealer into my foundation. It's better to apply the concealer with a flat brush, so the layer would be as thin as possible. Once the concealer is dry, I'm taking this light brown eyeshadow and applying it in the inner corner on top of the concealer. And I'm also slightly feathering it out in the inner corner. I took the blending brush for this, but it can cause the fallout, so it might be better to use the flat brush for this. If you're using the flat brush, just tap the eyeshadow on top of the concealer and then feather it out in the inner corner like this. Then I'm taking the darker brown eyeshadow, this one, on the same flat brush and placing it diagonally right under the light brown. And I'm also blending them together. And you might want to use the blending brush for this, it would be easier. Next I'm taking the black eyeshadow and placing it in the outer corner. And I'm also placing it right under the brown eyeshadow diagonally. Then I'm taking the blending brush and blending the black eyeshadow with the brown eyeshadow. I feel like it looks a bit harsh right now, so I'm taking the brown again and blending it with black. And adding a bit of black as well. Time to do the cut crease, so I'm taking the same L'Oreal Full Coverage Concealer, picking it up with a flat brush and cutting the crease. Yor's eyes are upturned, so I'm dragging the concealer almost up to the outer corner of my eye. So with my cut crease, I'm trying to recreate Yor's eye shape. And also placing the concealer in the inner corner and in the middle. Once the concealer is dry, I'm taking this light pearl eyeshadow and applying it in the inner corner of my eye, all the way up to the cut crease. Next I'm taking this beige eyeshadow and placing it right in the middle and blending it with the pearl eyeshadow. Next I'm taking the black eyeshadow and blending it with beige. And I'm moving towards the inner corner of my eye diagonally. The blending looks a bit harsh right now, so I'm taking beige again and blending it with black. Next I'm taking the liquid eyeliner and drawing a line right on the cut crease. Next I'm also using the same eyeliner above my upper lash line and drawing a wing. After the eyeliner on my upper eyelid dries completely, I'm also drawing the line under my lower lash line. And I'm drawing it right under the lower lash line in the outer corner, then starting it low around the inner corner. And I'm also extending the inner corner of my eye. Next I'm taking the black eyeshadow on a flat brush and placing it below my lower lash line. Then I'm also using the mascara on my upper and lower lashes. Next I'm going to stick the falsies, and I'm going to use these false lashes that get longer towards the outer corner. I'm using this clear adhesive for strip lashes by Andrea. Then I'm also going to add a few of these lashes under my lower lash line. I will add 2 or 3 long ones to the outer corner and then 2 shorter ones to the inner corner. I think I have to add a shorter lash right here in the outer corner, because right now it looks kind of imbalanced. Now it's time to do the contouring, so I'm starting with the blush and I'm applying it on my cheekbones and slightly above. Next I'm using this NYX palette for contouring. I'm dipping into the contour shade, I'm applying it below my cheekbones and blending it with the blush. Then I'm also contouring my chin. The next part is a bit more difficult and it's the nose contouring. So I'm taking a smaller brush and contouring my nose. At first I'm just gently tapping the contour shade onto my nose like this, then I'm extending it towards my brow and then gently feathering the contour shade on my nose. Next I'm taking the highlighter shade from the same palette and placing it right on the bridge of my nose and slightly above. Then I'm also placing it below the contour shade on the side of my nose. Next I'm going to use this highlighter palette by Vivienne Sabot and I'm taking the light one, placing it above the blush right here. Next I'm taking this mineral finishing powder by NYX and applying it on my forehead, on my chin and slightly on my cheeks. Since Yor doesn't wear any lipstick, I'm going to do nude lips. First of all, I'm outlining my lips with the lip pencil. And then I'm applying the NYX Lingerie lipstick. Finally, I'm setting my makeup with the illuminating fixing spray. I also put on the red cosplay lenses, and for the showcase I actually put them on top of my regular contacts. It was a terrifying experience. I was in pain during the whole shoot. I was absolutely miserable, so I would never recommend you to do the same, but if you have no choice, that's an option. That is my take on Yor cosplay makeup. Thank you for watching my makeup tutorial, I hope you found it helpful. Please don't forget to leave a like on this video down below. Subscribe to my channel if you like cosplay and if you like makeup. The costume that I'm wearing is Doki Doki Super Rare. You can check out my review for this costume right here. And I hope to see you in my next video. Have a nice day!